Teenage Engineering is back with a new member of the field system, and as usual with them, the cool factor is straight off the bat really high. This is TP-7, a compact digital tape audio recorder that features an incredible motorized tape reel, a side-mounted rocker for quick audio scrubbing, an internal microphone and speaker, multiple stereo in and outputs, and 128 gigabytes of internal memory for hours of audio recordings in a compact form factor that is a signature feature of the Field series. On top of that, it doubles as a full-on USB audio interface and features AI-assisted voice audio transcription through the TP-7 companion app. TP-7 is a perfect match for journalists, podcasters, musicians and performers, and content creators of all horizons that require a high-quality field recorder for flexible scenarios. It also integrates seamlessly with the other field units, creating the ultimate portable recording studio and music production suite. Measuring no more than 3.8 by 2.7 by 0.6 inches and weighing 170 grams, TP-7 packs an incredible amount of punch for a very small form factor. Most of the real estate on top of the unit is used by the mechanized tape reel. We'll get back to it in more details, but at a glance, it spins when TP-7 is recording and playing audio, and can be used to scrub through the audio and pause the tape mid-recording for off-the-record comments. Next to the reel, you'll find a status LED that blinks when the recorder is armed and turns solid when recording is in progress. And right under, 3 tape deck style switches to arm the recorder, record and playback audio, and stop playback. To set and monitor input and output levels, TP-7 features LED VU meters and 2 quick access plus and minus buttons. Last but not least, the top of the unit is also where the internal microphone lives, as well as the TP-7 display for menu navigation and parameter control. In terms of resolution, TP-7 records 24-bit audio at sample rates up to 96 kHz, and the unit has a built-in 128GB drive. This means you can record 5 minutes of thoughts a day for 20 years. And the 7-hour battery life makes TP-7 a perfect companion for professionals looking for a device they can depend on for long interviews or intensive note-taking. The top of the unit features the on-off rotary switch, which doubles as a master volume knob for the unit, 3 TRRS two-way mini jacks that work both as inputs and outputs, and a USB-C audio class 1 port for charging the device and operation as a USB audio interface. The right side of the unit is dedicated to the memo button and 2 user buttons for menu navigation and parameter selection, while the left side features TP-7's rocker, which lets you fast forward and rewind the tape reel for easy audio scrubbing, and a mode button to quickly cycle through TP-7's recording modes. Last but not least, TP-7 features a 1/4-inch headphone output on the bottom of the unit and comes with a signature Teenage Engineering 3.5mm to 1/4-inch jack adapter. So now that we talked about the layout of TP-7, let's talk about the overall feel. Spoiler alert, it feels great. As soon as I picked it up, TP-7 felt like a small but sturdily built unit that fits perfectly in the hand and falls easily under the fingers. All by design, of course, as TP-7 is designed to be used on the go and one-handed. Use your thumb to record a quick voice memo, scrub the reel or arm start and stop the recording, and your other fingers to operate the rocker and quickly change modes. This makes TP-7 a perfect option for on-the-go content creators, but also for professionals who need an ergonomic solution for quick note-taking and effortless transcription. Effortless transcription, you say? No such thing exists. Well, fret not, as TP-7 comes with an eponymous companion app that takes care of the painful part of the transcription process for you, namely the actual transcription. Simply connect TP-7 to your phone or tablet via BLE, press transcribe, and the job is done. As of now, only English is supported, but Teenage Engineering is planning on adding other languages and useful features in the near future. Alright, so now let's take a look at how TP-7 works. One of the beauties of the unit is that it can be set up and ready to use in literally seconds, but it can also be calibrated to record more complex setup with multiple inputs. To start a recording using the internal microphone, select the memo mode or the recorder mode, press the rec button to arm TP-7 and press play to start the recording. The tape reel will start rotating, giving you a visual cue that TP-7 is recording. Now for the cool part. With TP-7, if I want to say something off the record, I can stop the recording by just stopping the tape reel with my finger. And resume the recording by releasing it. Once the recording has ended, I can scrub through the audio using either the reel for surgical selection or the rocker. TP-7 can work in 3 different modes depending on how you like to use it, and you can toggle between them using the mode button. The memo mode uses the internal microphone and is the quickest way to record audio with TP-7. The recording mode unlocks the multi-track capabilities of TP-7 and lets you connect peripherals, whether they are audio sources or monitoring devices, using the 3 physical two-way input-outputs at the top of the unit. The library mode lets you play audio files loaded on TP-7 via USB. And you can also use 2 TP-7s with a TX6 mixer as a pocket DJ setup. The mode button also lets you access TP-7's menu after a long press. While in the menu, you'll feel the tape reel switch from a rotary configuration to a notched one, allowing for easy menu navigation and selection. For quick note taking, you can also wake up TP-7 without powering it on by pressing the memo button on the side of the unit for 3 seconds. TP-7 will turn itself off when you release the button. Just note that the tape reel will not rotate in memo mode. As I mentioned earlier, TP-7 can also be used to record more complex setups with multiple mono or stereo inputs. The 3 TRRS two-way 3.5 jacks on the top of the unit can be used as either 3 stereo inputs or up to 6 mono inputs if used with splitter cables. And TP-7 can be extended to a whopping 6 stereo inputs and up to 12 mono inputs if used in tandem with Teenage Engineering's TX6 mixer. And paired with the CM15 and the OP1 field, they turn into a powerful music production suite. Music is one application, but TP-7 is a great option for podcasters solo or with multiple speakers, either in the studio or on the go. TP-7 can be used as a standalone recorder with multiple microphones connected to it, or as a USB-C audio interface for multi-track recordings when connected to a host computer. Holding the mode button will bring up the system menu where you can set gain and volume levels for TP-7's jack inputs, edit recordings straight from the unit, configure playback settings and Bluetooth connectivity, manage storage space, and configure other parameters of TP-7. And with this, we come to the end of this overview of TP-7 by Teenage Engineering, and once again, they did not disappoint. TP-7 is a real pleasure to use, and if there ever was a device that can inspire deep thoughts and the urge to record them, this is the one. The tape reel gives the unit a nostalgia-inducing flair, while at the same time bringing the concept of tape recording into a new era. The rocker and mechanical buttons are a really nice touch and make using the device even more rewarding, and the fact that TP-7 doubles as a miniature recording studio and a USB audio interface lifts it into a different class. The price point is a little high, but TP-7 is a 3-for-1 device built to the highest standards and that delivers superb results. So what do you think of TP-7 and what will you use it for? Field recordings, interviews, music production? Let us know in the comments below. This was Gabe with B&H, and I'll see you next time.